everyone, this is Eileen from Eileen Stuffs, and today we are going to be doing some housekeeping things that need to get done for my wallet and sinking funds. I've been doing this for about 6 months now, and so I like what I have, but I've said in a few videos I really am not using what I have in my wallet, so I'm going to redo my wallet today. And then I believe there's a couple envelopes I want to add and just go through and make sure that what I have is currently working for me. I do want to start with my wallet, and then we'll do the sinking funds after. So I'm going to go ahead and move these out of the way. And if you are new to my channel, I am a cash budgeter and stuffer here on YouTube. I am working on paying off debt, building up sinking funds, and moving forward with some financial stability for myself. I have a paper here so we can go through my wallet. It is a mess, so you kind of get to see what my wallet looks like halfway through. This is kind of what happens during the week. I'll have like receipts that build up, so they're kind of in here. And then I used some money today and I didn't have time to put it away, so I kind of threw it in a pocket. So the wallet itself is a bit of a mess, but this is kind of, I think, what starts to happen on a day-to-day basis. And then I try to clean it up before I do my, oh yeah, there's more money in here. But that's okay. Today's, again, is really the focus is on looking at the envelopes and seeing what is working, what is not working. There's a couple things about the wallet that is just not working for me. There's cards falling out. The first thing that's not working is I just don't use these budget sheets anymore. I love them for sinking funds to keep track, but I don't use them for the wallet. So I'm going to get rid of those. I'm going to move this stuff real quick before we get started. My first step is I'm just going to list out the envelopes I currently have in my wallet and see what we can do to condense them. So I'm going to go ahead and write those down, but I'll speed that up. Okay, I'm back. So currently I have 12 envelopes in my wallet. Originally I had less, and then I did a video where I felt like I needed more specific categories, so that's what I did. But now that I'm using them with very specific categories, I just find that half the time I'm not even stuffing any of these, and I guess I'm kind of wondering what I was thinking before. For example, I feel like having a miscellaneous folder and a whoops folder is almost like a duplicate. It's almost like having extra cash, and I like that. But I don't know why I felt like I needed two, even though I had said like miscellaneous / fun. So when I go buy groceries, I often go to places where I might also buy household items. So something I found over the past 6 months is if I'm going somewhere, I need to go food shopping, but I also need toilet paper or paper towels, then I'm pulling from 2 different envelopes, or I'm just like using money from one, and then I'm sitting with the receipt trying to figure out, okay, well, how much do I owe myself to groceries to pay for what was really household? So I'm wondering if I can just merge my groceries and household money to one envelope, which would really be like when I go shopping, it'll all come out of one fund. I'm just trying to figure out what to call that, but those two I might merge together. I guess I'll keep it for now just like that. The other one is eating out. I do want to keep this one, but I'm also, again, wondering if I should do like eating out / fun. So really like a going out envelope. And that can cover if I eat out, if I just go do something for fun. And I actually like that idea. So I think I'm going to merge these two and just call it going out. And it's a little bit broader now, but it still will cover like all those kind of basic things. I don't know why I felt like I needed an OT fund. I think it's because I have an OT envelope in my sinking fund. However, I do have a business account, and I tend to purchase OT things with my business account. It also gives me a record. So when I'm doing my taxes, I have a record of the things I've purchased in case I can't find receipts. So I think I'm going to go back to just doing that. I think I'm just going to get rid of the OT folder, and I'm going to go back to just strictly using my business debit card. And what I would do then is when I want to pay myself back, I can always take money out of my sinking fund and then put it in my business account. I do think car is still important because that did cover. I paid gas out of my checking account. This was really for other things I needed for my car. I'm going to keep it for now. Then we have beauty. So this was really covering my personal items. I had separated it between clothing and beauty, and I felt like that worked better for me because I wanted to keep track of what I was spending. But it's kind of the same thing for me as when I do groceries or household. If I am buying beauty products, or I'm buying clothing, or I'm just buying things that I want for myself, I end up like trying to figure out what I owe to which envelope. And so I guess dividing them really hasn't helped me the way I thought it would. I think I'm going to blend those back together and put it into personal. So it'll just be my personal money for the things that I really just want for myself, want or need. And we have the whoops and miscellaneous envelope. Oh wait, I just skipped YouTube actually. Let me go back to the YouTube. I believe the idea of the YouTube envelope was kind of the same reason I had the OT envelope, which was if I wanted stuff specifically for YouTube, I would put it in that. But that's just not something I'm using on a regular basis. So I don't feel like I need that. However, one of the things I want to add is, because I did mention it in my last video, but I am going to start taking violin lessons. And right now, like the money I have for my lesson for next week is sitting in my miscellaneous fund. And I was debating, I know that's going to be cash I take out every time. So that's kind of like a hobby. And then I guess YouTube at this point is still technically a hobby because I'm not paid yet. But I was wondering maybe I could combine, like make a, instead of having a YouTube envelope, a violin envelope, maybe I could merge those into something that I can put money in for my lessons. And then if it could also be an envelope I could put money in if I ever needed something for YouTube. I just don't know what to call them. This is why I've been putting off this video, because I've been talking about this and wanting to do it for almost a month and a half, 2 months now. But I just get stuck on what to call them. I guess I could call them hobbies. I'm gonna just throw in here that I want to have something to put my violin money in, and I don't want to totally get rid of YouTube, but I need to buy something, then I could put it in that same envelope. I think for now, I'm just going to call them hobbies. My whoops / miscellaneous. So yeah, this was an overflow, and then this was kind of like an extra, but I don't think I need both. So I think I'm going to merge these. Okay, this is getting kind of messy, into a miscellaneous. Okay, we're going back to the groceries and household problem. I'm thinking I might call this necessities. I just can't think. I really like having one for groceries, but I have, every time I go grocery shopping, I end up buying something for my household, and I'm just like, oh, I should just put these two together. Because then it's just like a pocket of money I have. But what would I call it? I just am drawing a blank. Tempted to call it home. So really the stuff I need for the home. And that's going to include my groceries, household items, stuff like that. So what does that bring us down to? I'm going to try to clean this up a little. We have home, eating out, car, going out, miscellaneous, personal, and hobbies. I mean, yeah. That's not actually bad at all. I don't really like home for groceries. Maybe I could just do this. Home / groceries. Oh wait, I forgot eating out. Okay, see, my brain is not working because it's just like the end of the week. And we're having a heat wave and it's hot. Okay, I need to pull myself together. So we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 6. Sitting here thinking how much I don't love some of these names, but that's just me being particular, I guess. I'm going to just stick with this for now. I'm going to rearrange the order. I don't love the order. I think I'll do home groceries, then I'll do personal, going out will be 3, hobbies will be 4, car will be 5, miscellaneous will be 6. Okay. Next step is we have to redo the envelopes, and that is going to, so I only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that how many I had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so I guess my next question is, which ones do I really like, and which ones do I want to keep? I like that one a lot. I think this one. I do like this one for some reason. I actually really like this one. I do like this one. This one. See, how many is that? I actually like all of them. But this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The problem is then the tabs are off. So that's going to be, I'm going to like put them in order by tab and then see which one of the two I like. So I'll go ahead and fast forward through this and come back once I have everything organized. Okay, I am back. So I did organize them by tab because that's just how my brain works. I do like to be able to see them in a row, and I'm gonna need 6, so they'll fit in a nice row. So I guess I'm just gonna, for each tab, I'm gonna figure out which one I like the best. So out of these two, I guess at this point I just feel so partial to seeing this one first, so I'm going to keep it. And then this one I'll put to the side. The next would be this. So out of these two, I like this one better. And then we're in the middle. Which one is it? Oh, this. So out of these two, I mean, those are just so similar though. I think I'll go with this one. Out of these two, and this one. And then out of these two, definitely this one. And then out of these two, I think I'll take this one. So now we have 1, 2, 3. You know what? I think I'll keep this one. Okay. These are going to go in my extra pile. I'm not sure what I'll do with these, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. So right now I'm having that feeling. If you saw that video from a while ago, I had that envelope that was like all crumpled up and I was feeling like really attached to it and I didn't want to let it go. And I'm actually feeling that way right now about these. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just so used to having them all together. I'm having a really hard time getting rid of half of them. And I'm having like a moment where I'm like, well, do I like this better? Or do I really want to get rid of them? Because now I'm kind of like, I almost like the way this one looks a little better. I'm like having a moment. I don't know. I'm trying to get inspired. Like, okay, so what else could I do with these so I don't, yeah, I don't know. All of a sudden, I'm kind of liking this. All of these envelopes I thought were really cute. They actually came, so this wallet, I will put a link to the wallet below. It's just a basic Savion wallet. It's like ugly. I mean, it's not the nicest wallet. I've seen like people that are making their wallets and how cute they are. I got this like when I first started cash stuffing and it came with all of these envelopes and I really like fell in love with these guys, which is why I'm here like I don't know, I kind of like that. Okay, this is going to become like a 2-hour video of me just like going through envelopes. So I think we have to figure ourselves out. It's okay to switch. I should tell myself that. So the one thing is I have a lot of gray here. I could maybe do that. Okay, I'm going to go through again and just make sure. I mean, I actually feel like I like this one better than this one. I kind of like these two. Do you like how I'm slowly just switching them out and rearranging the piles? I think I like this. So let's see, it would be this, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am slowly feeling like this video is taking a turn for the utter ridiculous that I did not think it would take. I feel like absurd right now, but it's okay. Because, yeah, it's like, I don't know. So, okay, I like this one, this guy. It's also the patterns are starting to get to me because I'm staring at them for so long. I think I'm going to switch and do this. Oh, no, it's just not feeling right. Oh, yeah, I really liked this one. This is just taking a slippery slide that I did not need to go down. I know that I will be laughing my butt off when I edit this video because I'll be like, what in the heck were you even doing? Yeah. What is happening here? I like how I put them in order for like absolutely no reason and then just destroyed all the order, and I'm still struggling because I feel so attached to these envelopes in some ridiculous, unnecessary way. I think I'm gonna go with that one, although I'm also trying to have like color variety, and I keep going for like all the grays and then I switch it, and then so it's like, okay, grayish, pinkish, but then there's pinkish and then gold. You guys, if you have envelopes and you've ever restuffed them and then had like this horrible feeling like you were getting rid of something that served you so well, and then you had guilty feelings about switching your envelopes, please comment below, because am I the only one that's felt this way? Or when I switched out my envelopes before, I didn't really feel this way, but now I'm like going through it. And it's really funny. I really like this because it reminds me, I tell you why I like this one. This reminds me of like a constellation. Like it looks like you're looking up at the stars at night and you can see the constellation, which actually speaks to me because I go for like walks every night. My dog needs to go for walks, especially now in the summer when it's hot. I wait until the nighttime to take her because it's cooler. And I always like, every night I just like look up at the sky and the stars and the moon, like as I'm walking. It's become this, I want to say like meditative thing for me. And it's just like me connecting, I think, to myself, or like, it just, I don't know. It's been like a connection kind of thing for me. And I've been doing it every night. And I think that's kind of what that reminds me of. So I kind of like this. I think this, even though that was like a hot mess that just happened right now, I feel like it's like a nice blend of colors. There's not too much pink, not too much gray. So this is going to be the one, and I would love to look back. Oh no, because they had money in it. Okay. Whoa, that was a lot. The next thing we need to do is organize them by category, fix that up, rearrange any money. So number one is going to be the home groceries, which yeah, that's fine. It's okay if it has two names. I don't know why I'm so set on it not having two names. I need to see if I have more of those little tabs. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have these absolutely super tiny tabs that are like half the size. I think though these ones I used up already because I believe there was just 12. So how I'm gonna fit home groceries, I don't know. But let's see what happens. I'm hoping I can put 2, but if not, I mean, home is fine. Yeah, that's not really working. And my rating is so big, it like won't even fit. And I'm pretty sure I just spelled groceries wrong, but you know what? We're just gonna go with it because I'm like, this is like ridiculous to the next level for me. All right, so this should be my food money. Again, I'm ditching this. This one's actually fuller than the other ones. But how much money do we have left in groceries? We have 15, 16, 17. Boy. Okay. The next on our list is number 2 is going to be personal. So I'm going to remove this one. This one's going to be personal. And personal did not have anything. Wow. Okay. First off, that order, that mess, the crookedness. Did I have any money in? The only other money I have is miscellaneous. I should put that to the side. Okay. So personal. And I think this is basically what I'm doing at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this part up, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. Okay, you guys, I am back. So this is how it looks. I have home/groceries, personal, going out, hobbies, which I realize is actually, I like this now. I was kind of on the fence about it, but I realized other than YouTube and violin, oh wait, where did I put my violin money? I put it in miscellaneous. Other than those two things, I have other hobbies. So if I want to like put money, I like to crochet. So if I was going to buy a yarn or something and I want money there, I can put it in this one. So this is kind of a catch-all for like all the fun other things I like to do, like the weird Eileen things I do. But that is hobbies. We have car and miscellaneous. So this will kind of, again, be that extra money I'll keep just in case, or if something comes up I didn't think about. But a little bit simpler, covers my needs still. Just, I feel like these I'll probably stuff more than all the extra. And I've ditched the budget cards. Okay. Other than the fact that my wallets, I want to clean out my wallet, but I don't want to show any personal information. So I think I'll do that after, but I feel okay about this. Right. The wallet is officially condensed and done now. The only other thing I need to do is I just want to go through real quick and make sure my funds are still working for me. Because sometimes I'll think like, oh, should I have something else, or is this really still working for me? That is totally working for me. This. So rent and utilities, this is really a backup fund for paying my bills. So specifically household bills. So rent and utilities. However, I only put rent. And for some reason, it just bothers me all the time. And I really want to switch this to bills because I feel like that speaks more truly to what this folder is for. It would be for utilities. I just have that money in case I can't pay one of those, or like, again, just having that buffer. I do like the envelope, so I guess I'm debating, and what it's going to come down to is if I have the letters, because I was running out of letters before, but I do have a B. I'm like, if I have a B, an I, and two L's, then it's on. I have two L's, so do we have an I? I think the I might have been something we ran out of. Wait, okay. I'm gonna keep going through this and I'll be right back. We have an I. Okay, I feel like it's meant to be. I am switching my rent to bills. The only thing I realize is I've already made my sinking fund sheet that has rent on it, but that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off and rename it, and I'll fast forward through this part. Okay, I'm back. So now our rent and utilities is bills. I had the capital letters, but I didn't even bother to look for the S, and I only had one lowercase s left. So, I mean, whatever. So bills. Medical is, I mean, this is like medical health. It's fine. I definitely like my emergency fund. I do like having the savings, which is separate. It's like something I might want to save for. Student loans, definitely. And man, this envelope is getting thick. Retire, yes. Investment, yes. And home, yes. So the rest is good. Let's see. Our white one, so definitely we want to keep gifts. Christmas for sure. Car, yes. OT, house wants, travel, family, secret stash. Okay, that's fine. I want to add, I think where I'm going to add a violin folder is in the blue, because this is more like other people related, kind of ish. And this is kind of me, right? So beauty, clothing, shopping, tarot, YouTube, giving, rollover, and then my dogs, Sadie and Riley. I want to add a violin folder so I can start saving money for that. So, oh, that was my dog. She's like, okay, stop talking to yourself and take me outside, because I think it's probably like 9:30 right now and it's dark. It was so hot today, but she's ready for her walk. Let me grab my envelopes and see which I would like to put for. Okay, so again, hobbies, right? We have tarot, which is a hobby. Oh yeah, there you go. That hobby envelope in my wallet's just getting better and better, because I did originally have one for tarot, one for YouTube, and then I took out the tarot one. but now I have the hobby one that kind of covers all of these. So I think that I want to put it here because it's kind of in my hobby section. But which one of these do I want? I definitely don't like the polka dots. These I do like, but it's gonna throw it off. So, oh, it's like all the flowery ones. These envelopes are nice, but whoa, the amount of flowers was a bit much. I kind of wish they would have had different designs. I mean, that's like identical. That's identical. Oh my gosh. The only different one is really the polka dot, and I can't. I mean, this just reminds me too much of Minnie Mouse, and I don't think I can do that. What else do we have here? We have these bigger ones, but then I'd have to put it back here because I have the smaller ones up front and the bigger ones, but I mean, that's fine. I don't have to be like super anal about my order, I guess. So like, which of these says violin to me? Okay, the letter stickers. I completely forgot how hard the letter stickers were to actually use until I started using them. I'm like, oh yeah, they like stick to you. I'm just over here like, why do they all have to be flowers next to flowers? Now, I can be a little like, this is like organization for me. This is kind of where I start getting a little particular. I hope that, hopefully you can like relate. But yeah, then it just becomes flower and flowers there. If I switch YouTube and tarot, man, if only I had another envelope that didn't quite look so much the same. I could put it up here and then it would go with this. Let's see. I mean, that's kind of different because it's black. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I better stop myself before I go like too far with this, and I need to like simmer down. So I'm going to go ahead and label this. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I forgot scissors, so I'll cut this little tab off. But I decided, here's my violin one, and I'm going to sneak it before the tarot just because the flower thing, I can't. Like, this is different enough, but I can't with those flowers together. Okay. And this does need a budget sheet, so let me grab one of those. Wait, oh yeah, that fits. Okay. Well, that's like a tight squeeze. Was I cutting these before? Oh, I was using different ones. Okay. I'm gonna go grab scissors real quick. All right, I'm gonna take this out real quick just to fix it. And it's just a little tight. I'm going to trim the top a little. And I think we should be good. Now that I'm here, the only other thing that's going to happen is, oh yeah, this is too long too. So now my sinking fund spreadsheet is going to be off only by one because I'm going to have to add violin. But the reason why I hesitate is because I barely fit the ones I had now. So I'm going to have to make the font a little smaller. I don't know. I'll have to play around with that and see what I can do. But there we go. All right. And everything else is good. I really don't feel like I need anything else. This was really the main one. I wanted to save money because I will probably have to get my bow restrung at some point. I stupidly hit my bow against something and a few of the hairs broke off. Only a few, but I'm going to need to restring it for sure. I read that that can be like $50 to $100-ish to restring your bow. And then Also, the other thing, since I'm taking it more seriously now, is I want to buy one of those things that go under the violin, which help like a shoulder. It has a name and I don't know it because I'm still learning all this stuff. But it's just like, it looks like a smiley face almost, and you put it under your violin and it helps like cushion it against your shoulder so you can hold it easier. I do want to get that just for like body mechanics sake, so I'm not hunching up my shoulders. So those would be two of the things that I would start saving up for, as well as just throwing money in there so I have cash for lessons, especially if there's like a paycheck where I really don't have it, I could pull from there. I really can't think of any other housekeeping stuff, but I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm excited to see how my new system works. I get paid again on the 15th in a few days. We'll see how it goes for the next few months, and if the way that I recreated my wallet is working better for me. I think it will. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. You waiting for your walk, Riley? You waiting for your walk? You want to go on a walk now? I'm done filming. You want to go on a walk?